EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from the Steel City. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Spears. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A 28-yard gain.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Makes the score Browns 7, Steelers nothing. Jason Myers
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Now faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down. Olave is the motion man.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Spears. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Panther 60.
Back to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
At the 37. Yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Spears. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. The ball comes out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
Yeah, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball.
Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a second and 3 from the 33. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there was nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. The throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 22 now, here's second down and 5.
Here we go.
22-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Back to the air one more time. He takes off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check.
They'll run with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown on the year. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
It certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hiking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Break.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Go! Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Open man down the field. It's Olave. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down.
Let's go now.
Laporta in motion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Olave is the motion man. They run, it's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle. They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Gray gonna return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Ready,
So
break.
1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey.
Our run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. Past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kick is good. Makes the score.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. Then back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Good for the Steelers.
Here we go,
First
set.
down.
Liking 18.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That is caught outright on the RPO. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Steelers, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10
Happy
at
Lions.
the 30-yard line.
A carry here for Spears. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Check.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On 2nd down, Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall Incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Go! Back to 60. Tracking 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Here we go. No.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Get it. Bronco switch.
They'll look to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. It's 3rd and 4.
Ready, go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Steelers 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Ray going to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now.
Bronco ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll be brought down past the 30. That is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground here again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. They need 8. as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He connects with Gray on that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
47-yard line.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
To throw is Sanders. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Halftime coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. Here's Judkins. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop it.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On second down, it's Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line. Here's Sanders to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, Sanders. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
A run with Spears. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Browns' 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Pickup makes it third and 8.
Let's go. Travis.
He'll look to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now, Shador. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Get it.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Cleveland.
First down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. Sanders will throw it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. They bring up third down.
5 yards on the play.
19.
And it's third down.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Sanders. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17.
They'll come up here first and 10.
19.
First down.
19. 18.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go.
Sanders going to throw again. That's out wide to Judkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 35, here's second and 7. Throwing again is Sanders. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On third and 1, it's Sanders, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here. Why?
He's going to let this one go deep. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
70, Timberwolves. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Going up top. That is hot. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Steelers first down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
19-yard line.
18, go. Ready.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Liking 8. Ready, go. Ready.
Now on 3rd, and he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter.
It's 4th down. Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
19 tight.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to
Come
go.
on, come on.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this one past the 30.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the set.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's going to air this one out. That's caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mason Grant in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year. 3rd and 10. Send a man in motion right. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
First down.
Here we go, shot.
1st and 10 at the
And on first down, it's back to Judkins.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Cougar 19. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready?
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Ready?
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's got another one! Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, check that, check that.
Brown will start on the ground, and he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Panther 6.
He's got his man, it's Mooney. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check, check.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go. Ready?
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
80. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play.
Unlock right. Unlock right.
Gun. Here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's tackled at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down. And
he gets free. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point up and good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready.
Now Shador on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
19, let go.
He'll look to throw. Out wide, that's Mooney. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
16 yards. That's good.
Snacks to the air one more time. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 28-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Ready.
Olave is the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
It's now 2nd
on play action, Shador. On throw, right by Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And the Browns, first down. First and goal, Cleveland.
Now, Sanders. They're called in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Browns tag on one more to their lead.
Jason Myers set
So the
to kick
kickoff
off.
team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10.
The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 72. Ready, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the